I hate reading. Apparently I took a decision to read at least 5 pages of something years ago, and because of that I actually build a habit of reading. Well, I know it's not going so well, but I just wanted to reduce my screen time. So here we are. So I actually don't know the exact time and month, let's say, like when I started and completed reading these books, but let's say these were the books that I started this year. So I'll just remove the cover of every book because I have to show the cover page, right? So I know that I don't actually remember the exact month, right? But I can go live sections on my channel and I can actually see some live reading, right? So I can actually make assumption. Let's say I know I have already talked about this book, but the thing is, whenever I go in the internet, YouTube or Instagram or somewhere else, if I search 48 Laws of Power or I watch videos related to 48 Laws of Power, I don't know why, but people keep start associating with enemy characters. I don't know why this. It's there in the thumbnail there is Light Yagami, Johan Liberto from Monster, or there is another enemy character. I don't actually. It's like they start using the word like dark manipulation, dark. It's psychological. It's very deep. I'll be honest. The stories in here are actually very fascinating. Actually recall like it's called nah, not modern or medieval history. I don't. mm, I can say the actual timeline, just the stories of the timeline, but the history, like the mistakes were already made, and the author was trying to say that if you are reading this, don't make these mistakes. It's just as simple as that. I think the Robert Greene is trying to say that don't make this mistake. I have seen this pattern. You are also uh, seeing this pattern in your daily life. So the best thing is to avoid it. Just stop right here because I am. And after that, I started with. So the next up is the Mark Manson. Everybody knows him. Like so, this book, as the title says, a book about hope. So it's again, I can say the usual stuff. He talks about some religion, beliefs, hope, and why you should, how to make all your dreams come true, the formula of humanity, pain is universal. It's again the usual stuff I can say, but okay, I'll say it was fine, I guess. Next is healing is the new high. In this book, the author talks about mental health, and he talks about emotional trauma and how to leave your past and move on. And there are so many exercises that he have actually mentioned. You should definitely try. I personally have not tried it yet, but I think it works anyhow because it's proven facts, I guess. And yeah, it was good read because these are the books. It's like you can just sit 1 and 2 hour for 2 3 days and you'll just. But if you really want results, you have to try the exercises. The next is more days at Morisaki bookshop. So I was actually looking for something casual, and I was like, I have read too much self-help and I think I need to slow down. So I ordered this book, and again this is like 2 3 sitting and 1 or 2 hour you can just total 4 to 5 in just one sitting you can complete this. And it was a good, it's a very casual and it starts slow, and there is this bookshop, and there is this girl which is connected to the bookshop, and there is a guy that he is helping her or she is helping him. They are trying to do something, but the main point was about the bookshop, the how the girl is so much connected to this shop, and it was in the family. And yeah, it's a good, it's a good read, yeah. The next is the inheritance games. So The thing is, I actually wanted to read from a long time, and it's a teen fiction actually. So I am actually a bit late, I can say, but yeah, it's a fiction, and storyline, the hook, it's like on next level. I'm sure they will try to make a movie or from this book, I guess. I don't know when, but yeah, will definitely, or they should definitely make a movie, because yeah, the plot twist is on next level in this book. And I am already at, I have completed reading almost half of it, and I am actually hooked. And storyline, the plot is very, and that's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, it's actually a good. I think there are six part of it, and I want to read it. Okay, I actually want to read. So the next is the Book of Five Rings. Why did I order this book and why did I read it? So here's the thing. I was actually, as usual, using my Instagram, and I was scrolling through videos, reels, and so I came across some edits, and it sounded like this. The next is the Book of Firings. Why did I order it and why did I read it? So here is the thing. I was actually scrolling through Insta as usual, and I was watching these videos. And the thing is, you have actually seen this type of videos, characters like this character, right? It's a guy where he's holding a sword, and there is this background sound, I have no enemies, and another sound you can see like he has no idea he's fighting a warrior. This is the guy, and it's like, again, it's the character is from the manga actually, and but the manga is inspired from this book, or this is the guy, and this is the original author Miyamoto Musashi, who is the greatest swordman of all time. And I think he had made so much contribution to the sword style fight and the use of sword, and there are so many teachings of how to use sword, how to wield a sword. And thing is, I am not uh, familiar with sword enough, I guess, and I don't actually use sword in my daily life again, of course. So that's why I don't relate to that part. But when you actually read, I think he had made the instructions, the idea, the strategy, they were so much clear that you can actually make an impact from it. And I think so many swordmen have or use this strategy in their fight, I guess. And again, it's from history, and yeah, it's, the teachings are actually useful, I can say. So it's, again, it's a good read, because if you want to use a sword, if you want to learn how to fight using sword, then you should definitely. So the next is Siddhartha. I can tell so much about this story, and the thing is, it's the teaching of Buddha in the modern way, the best modern way someone can learn the teachings of Buddha, I can say. And easily, this is in my top 5. Yeah. So the next is the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. So it is like, it's not usual, I can say, because there are so many things that he talked about. Again, there is, he talked about luck, and then he talked about happiness, then he talked about business. So there are 3 to 4 aspects of his life, and he actually makes so much sense in this book. Yeah, easily top 10, I can also say that, because there are 2 or 3 lines where he just spill the truth, and it's like, yeah, it is what it is. It's like, it is what it is. Okay, the line actually I remember from this book is, if you can code, create media, and write, something like that, related to writing and creating videos, photos, something like that. And if you can't code, so that makes so much sense, I can say. Like, if you literally, you everyone doesn't know how to code, right? But creating videos and photos, it's something that it's now very accessible, everyone can do it. So yeah, that's the best line he wrote in this book. So the next is the Alchemist, and I think I have not talked about this book, but Yeah, it's again in just one sitting you can complete. It took me around 3 hours to 4 hours, I guess. I was in a train journey, and I was like, what should I do? I was like, yeah, let's just complete this in just one sitting. I was so hooked. Again, the story was great, good. In just one sitting, I completed. I was like so hooked. I was just reading without taking a break. So yeah, it was good, I can say. So right now I am ending the year by reading 1984. By like it's only 3 days, 3 to 4 days remaining, but I think I'll start from January. I have already started, but yeah, I have only read 10 pages or something. So let's see. This is going to be my start of the year 2026. So that's it for 2025. I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think I almost read 9. I think I almost read 10 books. I have this another small book by Swami Vivekanand. It was some summary from his book. It was also good, but I seem to don't find it. So yeah, I actually read 10 books this year, and I think hopefully I will increase the number to 12 every month. I will try to read one book. So that's it, and Happy New Year.